Hold up.
Cat Jam.
Hold
Pepe
up.
D. Pepe.
Hello?
Hag.
Yeah, what's up, Johnny?
Hey, man. Can you throw in the video so we can see that beautiful face of yours?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to use my webcam instead of
Turn off
using my
TTS.
shitty laptop webcam. I think I fixed it.
Okay, one sec. I actually just gotta fix the mic settings here.
Imagine he refuses video LMAO.
No, not my screen. Okay. Scuffed? Is that better?
That sounds.
You see me?
Oh wait,
LMAO.
I lost my Discord. 1 second. Computers, eh? I didn't think they were gonna catch on, but they did.
TTS
There
my
you
bits.
are. Okay, I'm gonna mute the text to speech because they're animals.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Oh,
Wait, I wanna have the chat open so I can in case people are judging me.
In case they're judging you. Oh God, 1 second.
They're gonna judge.
No, we actually are. My community's not the same as it was last year. Those evil man children, and we scared all the women away. But then
Mine's really bad though, so that's okay.
oh, we've really cleaned up the streets here. We're like a, well, you've been hanging out. You've seen where we're like a healing community now. We've lost the little edge, but I sleep better at night, and I don't think I'm gonna go to hell.
Yeah, me and Sarah watch you like every morning. Like as soon as you wake up, we put you on the TV.
That makes me feel like $1 million. That makes
It's true. She's Swooberry in the chat. That's Sarah.
Oh my God, is that actually okay? Because
Yeah,
I
so that's
feel like she's my friend, and I didn't even realize. So that makes it even better.
Yeah.
That rules. Hagginator, I've got you here down in the description as the king of speedrunning, the anti-waifu god.
Okay, so the anti-waifu god is like something someone wrote for me like 5 years ago. I don't even know what it means.
Wait,
They just like made me a random bio for Twitch.
isn't it like a pillow that you hump?
I think it just means you're gay.
Oh,
Because like...
wait. So you're the god
Well-
of anti-gayness? I think.
No. If you're an anti-waifu, it means you're anti-girls or like I don't know.
Pro-gay.
It's kind of complicated.
Hell yeah. Well, that makes okay. We prefer that. We prefer pro-gay, less anti-lady. Jeez, your waifu is your pretend anime girlfriend. Oh, that's
Waifu.
it. That's it. Oh my God. No.
Yeah,
bro,
waifu
you
is like an
misunderstood.
anime girl that you want to be your like girlfriend.
Oh my God.
So it's like your favorite anime girl.
We have to address Drunk Bench and she's recently canceled Izzy for anti-women comments. So he misunderstood. He's saying he's so pro-gay that it bleeds in to the misogynistic area, and he's here to talk about how we're going to repair those thoughts. Right, Hag?
That actually is kind of true.
There you go.
But my stream is like the most pro-gay place on the planet.
Hell yeah. Well, that's how I found you.
Yeah.
Actually, I do want to say thank you so much. You were the first big streamer to ever raid me, and it scared me. I think you sent 500 people to me when I was in the first cage, and I was terrified.
Yeah, I mean, I think someone else hosted me. I don't remember who, but I think I was doing like a 9:00, like one of my super long marathon streams or something. And I just remember it was funny that you're in a cage, so I wanted people to watch it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was.
I was like, look at this fucking guy in a cage.
Yeah, the height of my creativity on here 1 month, 2 years ago. But we've been friends forever since then.
Yeah, I mean, I watch you like all the time.
I'd give you a kidney if you need one.
You would? I might need one.
You drink a lot?
No. It's complicated.
Drink a lot of salt. Oh, you got a disease or something? We'll talk about that later. But how about you introduce yourself to the folks at home and let people know a little bit about speed running is? Because when I was younger, speed running was when I'd run really fast to my drug dealer's house to get a couple pills of speed pee, and then
that's kind of what it is.
It's similar. So go ahead, my friend.
So basically what I do is my main game is called Banjo-Kazooie. And it's a game for the Nintendo 64, so it's like 20 years old. And what I do is I just try to beat the game as fast as possible and try to get like world records and times. We have like a leaderboard called speedrun.com. So you compete with other people. You just try to, it's like you're playing the same game over and over and try to do it faster every time.
And there's no
So,
like enjoyment. It's just you're going
no,
straight for speed.
there's no enjoyment yet.
Like it's actually it's the most bizarre sport I've ever seen, but I think I think it's crazy the dedication.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you ever seen like a Super Mario 64. That's like the most popular speed game.
I think so. I remember,
That's where most people know speedrunning from, is that game.
was that the first big 3D game?
Yeah, the first big 3D game was Super Mario 64, and the game that I play is like very similar to that game.
Oh, I remember I was in Toys R Us with my grandmother, and she had a cigarette dangling out of her mouth. It was unlit because she couldn't smoke in there, and she goes, "That makes me sick." Seeing the 3D, I'm like, "Oh, that's what 3D does it? Not the fucking cigarette hanging out of your mouth, honey."
Yeah, it makes me sick too. It's okay.
She bought me a laptop though, so I forgave her for all the badness. Nice girl. Dead now, but
oh no.
So, are you a world record holder?
Not really. In like some like lesser like things that don't really matter, but I mean I think I'm like third place in the thing that I do normally, which is just beating the game 100%, like getting all the items in the game, beating the game.
That's pretty cool. And you only do the one game.
Yeah, I play like 3 games, but it's usually just the one game. Yeah.
How do you starve off suicide? Because that sounds like it's gotta be.
I mean,
it's still enjoyable.
It's more enjoyable when you're streaming. You have chat. I wouldn't be able to do it like offline. And I'm usually always mad. Like you're always mad when you speedrun. That's just how it works.
Wow, so you've lost like 20 years in your life at the end of it, right?
Well, I have. I don't know if you can see because the camera's kind of far, but I have like lots of gray hairs that I think it's from. I actually have like they're like white and wiry.
How old are you? I know I'm not supposed to ask a lady that.
I'm 23.
Are you actually only 23?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like a pedo just talking to you. I always assumed because you're a huge on Twitch, and you said you'd been on Twitch forever. Wow.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess like 5 years is when I like started, like just randomly. I wasn't like actually like streaming seriously though. Until like 3 years ago.
Do you look up to streamers like me and think, I hope to fucking God I'm not on this site at 32?
No, I actually keep telling myself that like one day I'm gonna end up like you, and I'm gonna have to end up in a cage because of my speedrunning addiction. I'm gonna have to do like 30 days in a cage like you did.
It was cleansing, but then, it didn't help my life afterwards. The crash bandicoot, as you'd call it, from like being super popular and like getting sucked off by metaphorically by like I don't know, like Kotaku, and I got interviewed by the Daily Breast. They never published, and then all of a sudden to go to nothing.
The Daily Breast.
Daily Beast. Sorry. Daily Breast is a Twitter account I follow. Shout out.
Would you recommend the cage? Like, would you say it was worth it?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I mean, I made a lot of money.
You're doing that because you're addicted to pop, right?
Yeah, and
like
it was like serious,
Coke?
but it like ruined my life, ruined my relationship, definitely. And I'm now 32 in my parents' bedroom, my childhood bedroom in my parents' house, and I don't know, dude. I got some. You know what's crazy? I meet people, and sorry to make this all about me now. You're my therapist.
Yeah.
Because you're probably more emotionally mature than me, but people like think I'm famous, like that don't understand Twitch. So like I'll meet girls in my hometown now, and they're like, "Oh my god, like you must be rich." I just roll with it and pretend.
Does it actually work? You meet girls like that?
Yeah, well, like you, dude, I'm telling you, if I just like show them like the Kotaku article, people are like, "Oh wow," like and so that's the only thing that's good. And then you're like, "This is actually totally pathetic."
Have you ever met a girl and then you like told them to watch your like videos and they saw you like in the cage and stuff?
I downloaded Tinder for the first time, and I don't know if I like it, but I think I was too soon. But I did match up. Oh, I matched up with a furry. Didn't like that.
With a
And then I
Was it a
matched up-
girl?
Yeah, it was a lady
Yeah.
furry. But you know, those animals.
What was their fursuit? Was it like a bear or something?
Have you ever looked at a cat and you're like, is that a guy or a girl?
Yeah.
And do I want to fuck it? I never look. There's one in the
not
background
always,
right
no.
there. So I don't know if it was a guy or girl, but I did. I'll tell you this. I matched up with a Twitch streamer. She was like Twitch, like that was her like
Oh, yeah?
brand online
On Tinder?
on Tinder. Yeah. So I
That's
was
gonna be
pretty
cool.
smart, and I was like, I like, just took a shot, and I said, hey, if I got more followers than you owe me a date. And she's like, deal. Man, I creamed her. She had like 200. But then
funny.
she's like, what the hell's the cage? And I sent her the Kotaku article. Unmatched, baby. Just totally ditched me.
I think it's kind of hot to stay in a cage for 30 days. That takes like a lot of mental power.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was like
It's
the
like-
funnest time of my life.
I don't think I've ever done anything that crazy, honestly. I mean, I've streamed myself. I've streamed like a 45-hour stream once. I think that's like the craziest thing I've ever done.
That sounds insane.
And that was pretty hard.
I guess last year my record was 17 days straight because I didn't turn the camera off, and then.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as doing 45.
But you like
hours.
slept and stuff, right?
Yeah, like you were up
Yeah.
the whole time talking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that's exhausting. How
It
do you-
was really
How
hard.
do you deal with back pain? I know you got a good chair.
Well, I actually used to be known. I used to like sit on a couch, which is like this really shitty like $100 couch, and it was like really bad for my back. And then I made like this tweet at one of the gaming chair companies, and I like complained about them, and they gave me a free chair to like shut me up.
That's
So I got like a really good gaming chair, and that helped. So that's
wow,
what I did.
I'm such a fool. I just like ordered a chair off Amazon. I didn't know I just had to harass a company.
Yeah, just harass the company, and they'll send you shit.
So I want to keep asking you about your stream career. I
Yeah.
can't believe you're fucking 23.
Yeah, I was in high school when I started
So
streaming.
yeah, you started in like what
Yeah.
what like grade 11, grade 12, or
I think it was grade 12. Yeah, grade 12.
oh nice. And damn, I can't believe you're so goddamn young. How long did it take you to get partnered?
I think I got partnered. It was summer of 2017, so it took me like 2 years, I guess. All I did was speedrun, and I didn't even do it to like stream. I just did it because I wanted to play the game, and it was like recorded online. So, and people just liked me, I guess. So I just kept doing it.
And they just kept coming. So it's not even so much that speedrunning's like this huge thing. It's just
Well-
that they just love you.
It helps if you get good at like the game. And then I also met I was friends with a bunch of people that were pretty popular on Twitch, and they would help me out and like hosted me and stuff. And then when I got better at the game, more people wanted to watch me because I was like in the top 5 or whatever. So
That rules, because I know my chat's gonna accuse me of sucking you off. They just already said that, like shaking out said stop sucking them off. But these are how I do my interviews, my friends. I get on my knees and I thank them for coming onto this lowly little show. But like I think you have like the perfect like your community is like, I don't know. I think you've figured it out, man. Like you've got this great community. I wouldn't say you're ginormous, but like you can
Yeah.
still be personal, and you're probably still doing great. And like I just look at what you've like. If you had like a blueprint on how you got to where you are, I think that's ideal. Because you see these people with 10,000 viewers, like that's got to be the worst. They no connection with anybody.
yeah,
Madness.
it gets to a point where it's hard to like have like a community when it's just like a shit ton of people spamming constantly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had 2 people spamming tonight, and I was ready
Yeah,
to quit.
yeah, yeah. I think that big streamers just like ignore their chat and just kind of like talk as if they're like talking to like an audience and like don't actually look at the chat. I don't know.
Which
I guess that's what I would do.
it seems exhausting just to not have any
Yeah.
feedback. But yeah, like, do you have any, like, I think you fucking made it. Like, I look at like your community and I'm like, God damn, I would live a happy life like that. But do you have like your goal to be like huge or something, or what do you think? Are you happy with what you got?
I mean, I guess I just wanted to be able to like, I guess in the future I want to be able to like have like support myself with just the stream, not have to get like a real job. So like just be able to like pay rent and all the bills and everything would be good.
So
Just
partner
like be
doesn't do
fully
it?
self. Yeah, I mean it's really hard though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess
It's
because
hard.
it's like it's so flimsy with like what like 1 month versus
Yeah,
the
it
next.
fluctuates a lot. That's like part of the problem. It's like really hard to actually be a full-time streamer, like just be alone and do it.
Yeah, I finally now that I'm not paying rent and living in my parents' house, the first time
Yeah.
I'm actually making profit.
Yeah, because that's what I was doing. I was living with my mom and my sister, so I didn't really have to pay like a lot of rent, so I just was able to save a lot of money that way.
But now you're out in the real world.
And now I live in the US with my girlfriend, who I actually met from my stream.
Oh, that's amazing.
So so I'm trying to become American, so I have all that stuff going on right now. All the
Nice.
visa stuff. Yeah.
I'll send you a Trump hat. You met her through the stream. You know what?
Yeah, she was a viewer of mine.
There's a couple cuties from my stream that I'd love to slide in their DMs, but I'm worried about the power imbalance because I'm a big star in their eyes.
I think it's honestly Twitch is a good way to meet people. A lot of people meet on Twitch.
Are you worried down the line she's gonna write a book that you use her power and influence to convince her to get a visa?
I hope not. She's gonna cancel me.
Oh, you know what? I honestly think at this point getting canceled probably would be a blessing. I'm gonna write that book. I didn't know you lived in America now. That must have been quite
Yeah. So for the past like 2 months, I moved from because I used to live in Ontario, so I was close to you.
Oh yeah.
I was in like the London area.
Damn, I should have came over. I
and
didn't realize
and
you were
now
in
I'm
the
in
town next over.
Connecticut.
Damn it,
Yeah.
you're actually so close.
Yeah, I was really close.
And Connecticut, that's okay. Of all the places to move in the States, like you think New York City, California, Connecticut, that's
Yeah, I knew nothing about it. I didn't even know where Connecticut was. I knew nothing about it, but it's nice.
They say there's no finer place on God's green earth than Connecticut in the fall.
Oh yeah, it actually is really pretty because all the leaves change. And we live like kind of in the middle of nowhere, so there's not a lot of like city stuff. So it's just pretty.
Do you miss
Lots
anything
of
from
trees.
Ontario other than healthcare?
Not really, because I was living with like my mom, so like I don't know, it's just shitty. It's just better where I am now.
Damn, and you moved during COVID. How was that not terrible?
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because like you can't really cross the border, so the only way you have to fly from Canada to the U.S. and you can't fly from U.S. to Canada. So I was actually lucky that I was able to do it.
Oh damn.
But you can fly to the U.S. if you want as a Canadian.
I didn't realize that. Oh my god.
Yeah, you just can't drive.
Well, I was looking into the border restrictions because our good friend Swarmy here offered me his old car, which, I mean, life isn't good when people in Jersey are like, hey, do you want my old beater? So
God.
And I was really excited for it. I was like, fuck yeah, I want this car. And then it's impossible to get it back over. They want to make me pay an arm and a leg.
Yeah, you might be able to fly there and then drive it back because you can come back in because you're Canadian, so you can cross back from the U.S.
They don't want you to bring a car though.
Oh, but yeah, maybe not.
They even regardless of COVID, they just don't want you to spend any money over here and take it away, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Which I'm like, it's a charity case, officer.
Charity case.
Like, help me out here. This should be a tax write-off.
So you don't have a car right now?
No, I'd like to say I lost it in the divorce, but the engine fell out before.
Oh God.
I had nowhere to go though. I got nowhere. I was living in Toronto, right? So
yeah, I don't have a license. I wasn't driving either because I didn't really need it with my situation in Canada. I could just like take the bus or Uber or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. But that Uber, you might as well get a car after a while.
It gets expensive if you're doing it a lot, yeah.
What here's a question from the chat. What game would you speedrun if you knew everyone would watch? Damn, isn't that the whole point of streaming?
That is a good question. Honestly, speedrunning is like I think it's one of the best ways to like build a stream on Twitch is you find a game. You can either find one that no one does or one that lots of people do and just get like really good at it. And if you're like the best, people will watch you just because you're good at the game.
Damn.
You don't even have to be a good streamer, you just have to be good at the game.
Did you grow up with N64?
Yeah, so it was like my favorite game, so I just decided that'd be the game I play.
Damn, I
And
wasn't allowed to play video games. I'd be so it would take me like 10 years just to get past the first level in GoldenEye.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's all I did as a kid was play video games.
That's
Mario 64 is like the biggest speedrunning game for
don't
sure.
you love that like you're the shining example of like no, let your kids game?
Yeah, I do like that actually. I think it's cool that you can like make money and stuff with video games.
Yeah, it's oh, I'm so jealous. If I ever have kids, which I don't know if I'm even legally allowed, but I'm just gonna like force them on the computer, video games. They're gonna hate it. They're gonna come out the other end, but they're gonna be making cash. They'll be the next Hagginator or Doctor
Yeah.
Disrespect. Oh, we're not allowed to talk about him, right?
Yeah, my chat was very surprised that you thought I was inspiring. They thought you were lying.
No, I'm like I
Because
look
I
like
told them earlier that you said that.
yeah, no, I like look to you and I'm like, oh my god, like Hags figured it out. Like he's killing it. Yeah, this is the first time Hag's been called a shining example.
It's true.
Absolutely.
I'm like the most scuffed person to ever exist.
Well, I like that you're very like laissez-faire. I think that's French for gay. No, I think that's very that's French for you. Like you don't like. I remember like when I went on your stream when I first met you and you're like I don't follow anyone. I don't sub. I'm just here to game. And if people want to
Did I
hang
say
out,
that?
it seemed I think that was in your bio at the time. I think you were the
Yeah.
originator of the never subbed, never. And I was like, damn, like. Because I've noticed, okay, so I was making a lot more like last year, I was like a success on Twitch. Like every
Yeah,
Saturday.
same. This year I haven't really been doing as much because I was focusing on like my relationship and moving to the US and stuff. But like 2018, 2019 were like my big years, I think.
Yeah, and did you do a lot of, is that when you're doing a lot of challenge, like the 48-hour shits?
Yeah, a lot of stuff like that.
Because that's what people want to see. And yeah, I call it tap dancing. Because when you're doing stuff you don't want to do, but you're doing it for the money.
Yeah, what I usually do is I do my normal thing, then I have like a big donation goal. I'm like, for $1,000, I'll do this crazy thing, and then when it's reached, I do it. So that's usually what I do.
Mods, write
So-
that down. I gotta.
So
do that.
yeah, you make your people pay for the content. That's what I think you.
But I found like last year when I had like a part-time job, then I was doing the streaming like all the time and then going nuts on Saturdays. Like I was doing the Chinese water torture, which I'm very proud of, but it's like
I remember you did that. You were like did like cold showers and stuff, right? You were like literally torturing yourself.
Literally torturing myself. And then I remember I went into your chat one day and you said, Johnny, you could just fake this on YouTube and make $1 million. And I'm like, what the
That sounds like something I would.
Yeah, you're like, why are you actually torturing yourself? Why are you film for 6 hours, cut it down to 10 minutes, throw a couple of ads in, and I wouldn't have to worry about getting jeeps from viewers.
Just get a viral YouTube video and then get lots of views, I guess.
That I still haven't learned my lesson, but I don't do any of that anymore because I find it's just like it was so hard on the body and it was just like
same. Honestly, I don't really do crazy shit like that anymore either.
Well, that's why I find you inspiring. Where like you've kind of got it where, like if you can set up a job where you make some money and you have fun and you don't have to really work too hard, then I think you've won at life.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I find you inspiring. But you need more cash. So everybody go sub to Hagginator, all right? He's in America. If he fucking cuts his finger off, he's screwed, okay?
It'll be $1 million to go to the doctor, so.
You have to wrap that thing up and I'll sneak you across the board. I'll meet you at Windsor or something and I'll sneak you. Is that even close? Yeah, because there's no way.
Yeah, I'm actually not that. Like, I can drive to Canada in like 8 or 10 hours or something.
If you don't
like
bleed
not
out.
actually that. Yeah, if I don't die.
That's true. Star Count says I subbed a Hag. Hell yeah, Star. Hell yeah. Good job. So you don't find yourself inspiring?
Well, I mean, I guess I've never heard. No one's ever really said anything like that.
Your parents didn't love you, eh?
Well, they're like proud of me for like the streaming thing, but I don't think I've done anything like super unusual or crazy. But I mean, obviously, yeah, I am happy with the community and stuff. Not a lot of people can like create something like that. That's pretty hard.
Absolutely. Do you doing any part-time work, you were saying?
No, I've
Stripping?
never had a job ever, actually, like a real job besides Twitch.
Are you telling
So
me you're
I've
not inspiring? This is the most inspiring guy. He's never had a real job. He's set his life up. You know what? Maybe you should go get some shifts as a dishwasher, and then you'd realize how much of a fucking king and boss you are.
Yeah, yeah, because like I was in high school, I was streaming and making like a little bit of money, like a little tiny bit, like in the beginning, like nothing. And then I went to university for computer science, and I like didn't like it, so I just quit and just kept streaming for like a couple years.
That fucking rules. And dude, you're
So,
smart to quit uni. But
yeah, the reason why I was able to do it is because I was living with my mom. So I paid her rent, but it like wasn't a lot.
no,
So
that
I
rules.
didn't have like normal like bills, which is why I was able to like spend money. I my big thing was I would vacation a lot. So I went to like Japan, I went to Thailand, I went to like a bunch of countries like while I could.
Yeah, and you streamed from there too, didn't you?
Yeah, I streamed in Thailand, I streamed in Japan.
Do you think after COVID you'd ever do some more IRL streaming? Because that seems to be the travel IRL streaming.
Yeah.
Seems to be.
Yeah, I love
really
doing
good.
it. It doesn't people in my community don't really like to watch it. Like it doesn't really get me like money, but I just do it kind of like for fun, like randomly when I go on vacation.
No, that rules. How was
But
Japan?
like my Japan was cool. I went to Tokyo and I got like this Wi-Fi thing that I could was like streaming like just in Tokyo, like in the streets. So
Wait,
it's
you
pretty
didn't
cool.
even have to like you see those IRL guys, but it looks like they've got like a
No, I just
suicide
use my
vest,
phone. I just use my phone.
and you could just walk it down the street with the Wi-Fi. That rules.
Yeah, because it's like it's like this little Wi-Fi pocket that uses data. You just get it from the store. So it's like data, but it's like a thing you put in your pocket and connect to it,
Damn, that rules. Because I
like a
tried
portable
to-
hotspot or something.
That's awesome. Hey, you could do more once this COVID thing's done. You could do more IRL in the States because they actually have unlimited plans there. Like
Yeah, but right, I'm like in the middle of nowhere, right? So we'd have to like drive to the city
oh
because
yeah,
we're like in like the country.
that's pretty cool though. Living in the
but
country.
but it's nice. It's like a lot different. I like it actually.
Yeah, I'm just experiencing. I've been in like I just left Toronto, but you know the city I was in before. There's people
Yeah.
in the chat from there, so I won't dox. But it was like Jersey, of
Yeah.
Canada. But it was still a city. You could still it was still popping. Gentrification was alive and well. And now that I'm back home in this like hick town, I don't know. I kind of dig it. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
There's less temptations. Like I used to like spend all my money on Uber Eats because I could just get whatever I want to deliver. But now I don't have that, so I actually like cook and stuff. So
That's
it like forces
exactly
you to save money and stuff.
I just realized how much I for the first time. Yeah, I'm telling you, as an old man talking to the youth, which I can't believe you're so young and soft and so tender, and handsome. I can't believe I've had a crush on you for so long. But I'll tell you,
This is
like
hot.
get your fucking financials in order because I just started and I
Yeah.
was looking at like now I'm like looking at my bank statements and stuff, and in August the amount of money I spent on Uber Eats alone is shocking.
Yeah,
could've
I
sponsored
was spending
6
like
kids in
all
Africa.
my money on food. Yeah, just getting it delivered and stuff.
Twice a day sometimes too.
It's a ripoff, and you get like addicted to it, so it's like hard to stop because it's like so easy and it's just like a habit.
Oh, and during COVID, I always felt bad because like I'm in like this. I had a nice apartment and I'm like in a luxury tracksuit, and there's some poor guy who like probably just who came over here on a raft, and he's risking his life on COVID. Like there's never like an Irish guy like top of the
Yeah,
world here.
yeah,
It's
they're always
just-
like immigrants.
and they're always the nicest people. And then I'm like, this feels wrong. It felt so. I tried to justify it by tipping, but then you spend so much more.
Yeah, yeah, it adds up a lot.
Speaking
It's a ripoff.
And speaking of temptations, I'm too scared to buy Coke here too because the fentanyl they mix it in the small towns.
Oh God.
So that's
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't have very good dope over there either. But you know what? We don't have to get into that. I'm clean, baby.
Yeah, it's
That's-
not legal in Connecticut. Weed.
Oh, weed.
So-
I was talking about the China white, but yeah, I guess
Yeah, that's definitely not legal.
I don't know, it's legal anywhere. Oh yeah, it's a good thing weed isn't legal. Honestly, I used to be like pro, like, woo, let's legalize it, man. And then
Yeah.
once they delivered to the door, I'd just been like fucking high for the last 2 years, or since whenever it's been legal.
Yeah, weed's one of those things that's like a lot of people just think it's like fine, but it can cause a lot of problems still, and people just kind of have a blind eye to it because it's weed.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
only checking my watch because I have the date on here. I'm 43 days completely clean of weed.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I didn't after like a decade of just ripping the fattest bowls of 2010 to 2020.
You just got like it delivered from like the government
right
stuff,
to
like
the
delivered to your
door.
door. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could just walk down the street and get it. I kind of miss. No, I don't miss. I even before I had it delivered right to my door, but then you got to sit with the guy for 2 hours and smoke it. But yeah, dude, I'm trying to tell the youth, like, yeah, smoking is cool and everything, but if you do it every single day for a decade, you might have mental health issues that are undiagnosed.
Yeah, it can definitely change your brain and stuff if you do it a lot.
Yeah, and like I have dreams again now. I have goals. Like it's like crazy.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, you're doing good, Johnny. You're doing good.
Well, finally, about time. My poor parents, though, they're raising a 32-year-old. It's supposed to be their golden years.
How do they feel about that?
I think my mom is just so happy to have some youth around.
Yeah, she might actually like having you like for company and stuff.
Though I've been cooking, and I cooked today, and I made like I'm doing this. I'm trying to eat less meat, and I made like curry today, and I could tell my sister's here too because she lost her job with COVID. And,
Yeah.
And I could tell they fucking hated it. They're just doing the pushing it around.
They hated the
plate.
curry.
They hated it. So like they're a hot dog and potato type of family.
Oh yeah.
And I'm really trying to get them healthy.
They're just like super white and plain.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was brutal today, and I actually took it personally. Oh, thank you for the follow, my friend. I'm gonna turn that off so hear that. That must be one of your boys. Thank you.
Hey, who was it?
Ella? Oh, it's a lady. Ella Guru?
No, I don't know who that is.
Isn't it crazy that
I
like
think-
we know everybody who watches our like
Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of like a little friendship thing going on, but with the power imbalance.
don't inform my chat about that. I'm still trying to get dates.
Don't inform them yet.
You know me, Johnny, but it's been a while. Ella, I guess I know you. What's up? Mutton Chop says power and dynamics. Let's not inform them. You know what? Naivety. What is that word? Ignorance.
Honestly,
is bliss.
the chat has all the power in reality because they can like make you break down. Honestly, if they want to.
Fucking Jam made me cry the other day.
Yeah, they fuck me up sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, yeah. Let's talk about that. What's the worst experience you've had with a psychotic chat?
The worst experience? Well, I mean, I think maybe like 2 years ago, I had this problem with like my chat with like the spam. You know, like those try hard memes.
Yeah, which is
Where,
just
like,
a dog whistle, right?
Yeah, so I had a problem with that. I had to like take care of that and yell at everyone. Oh, I had this one mod who would, whenever anyone said anything funny, they would make a command with their name and then put the thing. So they made like a command in the chat like every 10 seconds. I had to yell at that person.
Oh yeah, overactive mods.
So,
I got pretty good. I got pretty lucky, but yeah, sometimes you give a mod to somebody and then like they've just caused a civil war in the chat.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard picking mods. You have to see if people are too good at being a mod, then it's actually kind of bad because I feel like it like intimidates the other people. You kind of want like someone that's like doesn't really care about it that much, but is still gonna do it if they need to.
Well, nobody wants to hang out with a hall monitor.
Yeah, they're basically just like a Twitch janitor.
Yeah, exactly. We got a few. We got some pretty good ones in the chat here. I can tell because one.
Yeah, your mods are good.
One mod's doing the try hard. Thanks, he's brown,
try
so
hard.
it's fine. He's the color mocha, so I guess he gets a pass.
True.
I am scum. Well, he's also he also knows what's up. So the worst I had was during the cage because I was way more popular during the first cage. Well, the second one was way bigger, but the first one was so new, and somebody posted my ex-partner's work address
Oh,
on Pole.
they were doxing you guys and
They were
stuff.
trying, and then like she was really panicked about it, and you know what? It actually fucking
Yeah.
was awful because nobody gave a shit. Everyone on Pole was like, "Really? Why would we even bother?" And
Yeah, that's lucky though. There's some crazy people. You gotta be careful. You never know who'll like
Yeah.
show up.
So I felt bad, and I like to think I'm sure if she had a Q&A right now, she'd say I was a horrible person, but I like to think I'm a good guy. So I sent flowers the next day to her office, not telling
Yeah.
her. She gets a call, come down to the office, come down to the reception.
Oh
There's
shit.
a box here, and she thought it was a pipe bomb.
Oh god.
So it didn't actually help in that.
Oh god.
It didn't actually help. But have you do you have anyone in the chat, like have you made connections where like you actually like love them? Not like, well, other than your girlfriend, but
Well,
like you'd worry if some guy messaged you and said I'm fucking doing it tonight. I'm drinking myself. I'm getting the rope out. And you ever had to be like, "Don't I fucking love you, dude."
yeah, well, I used to have people like DM me like their problems and like whisper me and stuff. But I kind of just stopped replying because I feel like it just gets to the point where it's like there's nothing you can really do and you're not like the right person to help them.
That's true, yeah.
So like you don't want to play like therapist for people when you're just like a streamer. It's not like your job, you know.
I find you can kind of tell the genuine ones from the non-genuine ones. A lot of
Yeah.
times.
It's definitely a thing a lot of streamers go through, I think.
Yeah. Some girl sent me a picture of her dad like 2 minutes from dying.
Wait,
In
what?
the hospital bed, and she's like, "This is right before he
God.
died," and I was like, and I was just, that was when I was brand new, and I was like,
Was it just a random person, you didn't know who it was?
Well, she's been in the chat. I don't want to say too much because people are gonna know, but nice girl, lived with a bunch of men, and one of them was a registered sex offender. But so she told me everything and sent me pictures of that, and that was the. I still have the email, and I sometimes I look back and I think simpler times.
Yeah.
As Jack, my mom just said that was my wife.
I think Twitch, it's just like it just breeds like a lot of lonely people like are attracted to Twitch, so I think that's why they like to talk to the streamer if they have like no one else or something.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think that's the problem, yeah.
I think there's a lot of lost, especially men. I find it there's a lot of men that are just lost on here, and I try to help out though. I have like a soft spot. Yeah, that checks out. I have a soft spot for like I feel really bad, so I have like a problem like banning people sometimes because I feel like I can change them, but there's so many.
Yeah, I used to be like that too, I think. I used to like not like I basically had like no rules and I still kind of don't. Like I just let people do whatever the hell they wanted because I was like these people just need a place to like do their thing, so just let them
Yeah, I hear
just
you.
let them I don't know. But if it gets to the point where it's like really bad, then obviously you have to do something about it.
You've have like a hard shell now from Twitch.
Yeah. I think I'm just like desensitized to a lot of things. Because I've been streaming for like I've streamed like 8,000 hours. I think I checked today.
Wow.
I was curious. So I don't know. It's just after a while, it's just like all the same.
I don't want to depress you, but what's that in years, or what's that in
I don't
days?
know.
Like
8,000. This I don't know.
The chat will chat. What do you think? Our chat is anarchy, says Starcore. Apparently
Brad?
10,000 years, and you're an expert, right? Oh, 10,000
10,000 years.
10,000 hours. Yeah, 10,000 years.
Yeah, so 10,000. Wait, is it only 300 days? I don't know. Maybe I stream more than that. I don't know. Well, that's straight days too. So yeah, maybe that is right. So that's like 300. That's like a full year straight of not doing anything besides streaming. Is what that is.
That
Pretty much.
That seems
That's a lot.
depressing, right? Like I feel like when
Yeah.
we're in our 80s and we're dying of colon cancer, we'll be like, "What I'd do for that year."
Yeah, I definitely
to
feel like I
Italy.
wasted a lot of time.
But it's fun though.
Yeah.
I guess you could have been doing
But-
like speed running without the chat.
Yeah, I mean, I could have been like in an alley, like cracked out or something. So
Sometimes I've thought about that as a career path.
it's a career path.
Because then if you get clean, you can write a book.
Yeah, and they have those like free clinics in Canada now where you can go and like shoot up, and it's like free and it's not. They don't like put you in jail, right? Those methadone.
I go every Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
If you do 8 hours a day, you'd go. What? I have no idea what that means. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
1,000.
Push.
Yeah, so I stream like 1,000 days then for 8 hours a day, I guess.
Wait. So what's your rate? Yeah. Is that when you stream? What's your regular? Do you do 8 hours every time?
I used to stream probably 8 to 12 hours a day, like every day, even weekends, like every day. And now I stream more like 5 hours Monday to Friday, so it's like less than half of what I used to stream.
Wow.
Because I
That's
do a lot of,
insane.
I have like more things in my life that I have to do before I had like nothing else, so I just streamed.
Damn, that is insane. But I think that's the way to do it. I found when I was streaming 12 hours in the cage every day or the 24 hours,
Yeah, you have to have a life balance for sure.
yeah, but that's like the fast track to success because then people are just always coming in and following, always you're just always
Yeah, it's true because then you get people from like every time zone. Like I have a lot of Australian people, even though I'm Canadian and American now. But
but that sounds
so
crazy.
it helps in the beginning, and then eventually you gotta balance it out and not be crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know how you do 5 hours. I'm the worst streamer now. I do like 3 in the morning, and then I can bear like my back can't even keep up.
Yeah, so what I do now is I basically just stream when my girlfriend's at work. So it's kind of like we're going to work at the same time, and then I stop like around when she comes home.
Nice, that rules. Damn. Let's open up to some questions in the chat. Did I push this guy away? Did I say the wrong? I have a crush on Push This Guy Away, and she's really smart, and I'm like a dumb person, and sometimes
there's
I
a
say
girl?
stuff. Oh yeah, dude, I'm very proud of this community. We got a lot. We have actually we do a babe
You got the
check.
girls?
We got lots of babes in this chat. Can we do a babe check? Checking in.
Type 1 if you're a girl. Type 1.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we have an emote for it. We have an emote for it, and I'm actually really proud of the that I've been able to create a space where it's not just a bunch of dudes spamming slurs. Like it's.
Yeah, most of my community is just a bunch of gay guys. So.
Oh yeah.
And we have some girls, but it's just a lot of gay guys.
Is that are they like attracted to you? Is that or do you, like has that helped?
I have like this twink thing going on, especially when I shave. I mean, right? I usually have like a bigger beard, but if I shave, I look like I'm 12. So
I wish the internet was around when I was 23. I was such a good looking twink. Size 32, waist. I'll tell you, I got a job. There was at my university. There was a coffee shop, and you got to play your own music, and you got to be an asshole. And everybody wanted to work there because you got access to the drug everybody wanted, and that's how I met every girl.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that's how. Actually, there's a girl in the chat right now who worked there. She can back me up. That's how I met my last partner for and the last two partners. I met them through that coffee shop, but like 300 people would apply, and you had to be like something special. So when I got the job, I couldn't believe it. So I was still idealistic, and I said to the manager, I was like, so what about me that stood out? And he goes, oh, I only hired chicks. The assistant manager thought you'd blow them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, so so recently I did this thing where Sarah made me into a girl. I don't know if someone wants to post a clip. Oh, I know it. I think someone in the chat. Oh yeah, Wilder surprise. Me eating a banana with a wig is like a reference.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I saw.
Oh yeah.
In my chat today, and I was shocked, and I was like, "That's a good-looking guy, a good-looking chick." I thought it was actually a chick. Here, I'm gonna bring it up. Oh, good.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
I tried to do like the Ahigo thing.
Oh my gosh. You look great. Is that how you say it? Ahigo?
Yeah, is that? I don't know how you say it.
That's the Belle Daphne thing, right?
Yeah, it's like the ton in the eyes rolled back thing.
Oh, I am not familiar with that at all. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Wow, you're actually a total babe. Can I get some babe alerts in the chat?
Yeah, no, my whole life people said I'd be a pretty girl, so I decided to just try it. See what I look like as a girl.
I am.
My face is like round, so I can kind of pull it off. I don't like look obviously manly.
He's a good-looking chick, eh? I think he's beautiful. I want to rail that. You getting a bunch of babe alerts. Wow.
I'm flattered, guys.
Have you thought about cutting it off?
No, my girlfriend said if she said I could be a girl, but I have to keep the dick.
Well, those are interesting chicks too. Best of both worlds, as I say.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have to keep the dick.
Yeah. Well, with the one you're packing, I heard on twinkforums.org. Connecticut Twink Forums.
She said I should quit streaming on Twitch and become like an OnlyFans and just dress up as a girl and make OnlyFans money.
I do have an OnlyFans. I've signed up for it, but I'm trying to get fit, and then I think I might do full classy nudes if people are interested. You can come and
wait, full on nudes?
Yeah, I got no problem.
Yeah, you can do that on Only. I think you could be a streamer and have an OnlyFans at the same time. I think it's fine.
Oh yeah, because isn't there rules with partner? You would know this. Like you can't stream on YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
you just can't play games on other websites, but you can stream other things besides games, I think. So
Now,
I guess nudity stuff doesn't really count.
Once you get partnered, are you partnered for life or?
Yeah, unless you like do something bad and get it taken away. There's no like requirements to keep being a partner.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. You know what happened last October? Because my partner broke up with me at day 17 of the cage. I fucking just walked away from it all. I came back 5 months later and I saw the achievement: apply for partnership now.
God!
I fucking missed it. I fucking missed it.
Yeah, it's like 75 viewers.
Oh, I know. I missed it. I can't believe it. But you can't look back on the past, right?
Yeah, you have to just keep going.
I'm also considering suing for damages. That's not true. I wouldn't do that. All right, my friends, we're approaching the hour mark here. You've been incredible.
Damn, has it really already been an hour? Damn.
Yeah, about 10 more minutes. So normally I open it up to the chat.
If anyone has any questions about anything, the streaming life or me coming to America or any of that stuff.
Yeah, let's go, chat. What do you think? When's Jiggles of... Oh, that's you. Oh, I thought that was you. When's Jiggles of Time?
Jiggle.
Do you know what
it's
that
like
means?
it's a game he wants me to speed run.
Oh, okay. Any interesting questions from the chat?
Got him.
Oh my god. They're normally they edge for 45 minutes and this is the time they're finishing. So their hands are their hands are busy.
They don't care about me, Johnny. They don't care.
Well, you know what? Normally I've only interviewed inspiring ladies and then insane.
I mean that one clip of me, I'm an inspiring lady.
Yeah,
I think.
that's
just
what
that one stream.
Oh, here's a real question from Ark. He rules. Why did you choose Banjo Kazooie for the game?
So I mean that was like my favorite game as a kid. So I guess because I was watching the world record holders speedrun it before I actually started. So I was like already like involved with the community of like the game and like I was watching it a lot. So I decided I might as well try it myself and then I just kept doing it and I was like addicted to it.
Isn't it oh god, some guy Tom Green says that drag clip got me with an orgasm face. I told you they're all lurking and jerking right now. But isn't speedrunning you're just like running up against the wall the whole time? Or something?
Well, not in my game that I play. You're basically just playing the game fast. And like the routing, like you route the game and so you do everything in the proper order, that's fast. And there's like some glitches you take advantage of. You can skip parts of the game.
Does that count if you use a glitch?
Yeah, if you're doing normal categories, you can do glitches.
Nice.
But they have like separate things sometimes where you can like ban glitches and stuff.
Hagginater, what is your best time on Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Actually, I played that. I think I did it in like 12 hours. It wasn't like a speed run, but I just played it maybe like a year ago on stream.
Is this a furry thing?
It's pretty much a furry game. Yeah, you play as like it's like a very sexual game actually. It's like rated M.
What is it about?
It's like 18 plus.
Yeah, cats that just make people wild.
I think someone else had a question. When you started, you see money as potential? No, well, I was like kind of in 2015. I was speedrunning, and like there was no affiliate program or anything back then. There was no bits. There was no gift subs. So the only way I could make money was donations, and I probably made maybe like $100 in 2015. Like it was like nothing.
Oh damn.
And then I started in like 2017 is when I was starting to actually make money because of the affiliate and having like subs and stuff. So then I
Booyah.
decided to just quit university because it was like I didn't want to do it.
And yeah, didn't want
I
to
just
get
wanted
like
to stream.
$50,000 in debt when you
Yeah.
can just hang out on chat, make cock jokes, and make money, which is
Yeah,
way
exactly.
better. As a speedrunner, did you ever get burnt out and think of playing a different game? Yeah, I guess we already kind of
Yeah,
but
that's a huge. That happens a lot. I get burnt out, especially with what I was doing like 12 hours a day and like at like a very high level where it's like pretty stressful. And any mistake you do, you have to start over. So you fuck up like in the beginning, you have to turn off the game, turn it back on, and start over
just it
like a
seems
million times a day.
exhausting. Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of was burnt out like recently. So I was going through this phase where I was just like doing casual games and stuff. But yeah, so I normally play Banjo Kazooie. So before when I would get burnt out, I'd play Banjo Tooie, which is the sequel to the game. And then I also played Donkey Kong 64. So I would just switch up the games when I would get bored of one of them.
That's not a bad little system. Tyler here, he's a big streamer. Do you find it hard to find a balance between enjoyment and content?
Yeah, it is hard because sometimes you just want to do what you know people are gonna watch, even if you don't want to do it. Like I know if I play Banjo Kazooie, like people are gonna watch me, even if I don't want to play it. Like sometimes I just do it just because I want to have the income, you know.
Absolutely.
But I think now my mentality is a bit different. If I don't enjoy it, I just do whatever I want because I think being happy is better. Because then when you stream, you're in a better mood and stuff, anyways. So
No, absolutely. That's
yeah,
actually the most inspiring thing you've said so far. Like if you don't set it up
yeah.
to be fun and happy, then it's just
I think most streamers go through that phase where eventually they realize that they should just do whatever they want and stream what makes them happy. Because it's not worth like doing what you hate.
and it's so much
like
it's time consuming too.
unless you're like a big streamer, you're not making like a lot of money anyways, so it's definitely not worth hating what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Mr. Taffy says, given Johnny looks up to you as a streamer, who would you say is the streamer you look up to? It's a good one.
honestly, I look up to you. Like you're like I probably watch you more than anyone else right now because we watch you like every morning.
I'm honored.
And
I'm actually shocked
yeah.
when you come in. I'm always like, God damn, I must be doing something
I,
right.
I just think the content things that you've done, like this cage and all like the crazy things, is funny. The stuff you do for like the content.
Well, thank
and
you.
just like you always talk about like your self-improvement and stuff, and you like inspire people
Well,
to
that
get
seems
through
to be
like
the
their
new
hardships.
thing. That seems to be the new thing. I've just
Yeah.
it's either I just have a total mental breakdown here alone, or I'm in here trying to. It really helps me out though. Like this community's been insane. Did you see what they did for my birthday?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my god! They got everyone from all over to send this audio recording.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
I hadn't heard half the voices, so like, oh my god, I was weeping like a baby. I even pitched it to Dexterdo, but they didn't care. They said this is just birthday wishes, and they got me emotes. Like they have been fucking amazing. So hey, you're young,
Yeah.
you haven't had a full collapse yet. It will come. It will come. You'll have a breakdown. But dude, I'm telling you, don't run from the stream because that's what I did last year. But if you put yourself out there like this year's breakdown, it seems to be a yearly thing. Holy shit, they're amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just like honest with your community about like even like the negative things in your life, usually they'll help you. So you don't have to always be like scared to like talk about the bad things. So
yeah, I always used to like hide that stuff and show like a perfect
streamers
life.
are real people too. They have like their own problems, and you can't always like pretend to be happy, you know.
Absolutely. Well, listen, chat, you've given us an hour of your time. That's beautiful. I love you. I do actually find you really inspiring. I want to cultivate a community just like yours, and I think I'm well on my way.
Just keep streaming, and you'll build up over time.
Hell yeah, and maybe I'll even get a little girlfriend out, not little, but a girlfriend out of the chat. I don't know why I said little.
Yeah, honestly, just like if you're like into one of your viewers, just like go for it. Honestly.
If I ran into them, eh? I know what that means here in Canada.
Just if you happen to like slide those DMs, just
DMs
it's
are
like
open, ladies.
my whole life changed just because I did that. So, and
Damn.
it's all positive things. So definitely take the risk and find love. Don't be scared of love.
That's true. Ark asked me which game I should play, but I don't play any video games. Is that a bad stream choice to be on this website?
No, there's lots of very successful streamers that don't play any games.
There you go. And I'm gonna be the biggest one. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I will totally play you in Connect 4 if you're down. 1 versus 1 down the line.
Yeah, I did. I was doing that for like a couple days back, whenever. But yeah, I was doing Connect 4. There's like a website you can play with your viewers, I think.
Next time, send me a DM. Slide in. And
Okay. Yeah, we'll do a 1v1 Connect 4 deathmatch.
That would be awesome. Death match, yeah. You have to cut your wrist if you lose. We'll do that. Bleed on stream, but that'll be for the OnlyFans. Dude, I love you. This was actually so
love
much
you too,
fun.
Johnny.
Anytime you want to call in, I'd love to chat with you.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much for coming. Any last words for the folks at home?
Type 1 if you're gay.
I typed 1. All right. Thank you, Hagginator. You rule. Hagginator's community, thank you so much for hanging out. You rule, my friend. Thank you.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Peace.